Hello and welcome to episode 50 of the Local to Global series here on the channel as Kyoki Puro enters year number 5. As my god, what a historic 50th episode this will be as we're crowning our first ever Kyoki Puro National Champion. This is our secondary belt. This is going to be a belt that is going to hopefully bring some, more, I want to say, stuff to where if let's say our heavyweight champions hurt, like what Asu 2 was for the past 3 or 4 shows there towards towards the back end of last year, you could have something to where you don't have to rely on the tag champs to main event the show. You could have I think a secondary belt could really help a lot of these guys. The guys like Aztec Princes, the guys like Joji who just debuted last year. I want to even say Ito Phoenix 4. Someone who was in the spotlight. Had the great first run as the champion after Ant-Man to now bounce back and to maybe focus on something else like the Japanese, or just I would say the Japanese National Championship, but it's the Kyoki Puro National Championship. I think it's going to be a great decision for us, just as far as Kyoki Puro as a whole, as we're marching into this new era of Kyoki Puro. I feel like this is a great way to start that off with having the championship be crowned here, the champion being crowned. It's going to be a 25 prestige, which that's not great. That's still better than the tag belts, but it's not great. It's not going to be on, obviously, the Kyoki Puro's championship level, which, that's going to be tough to get up there. But we're going to try, though, as how this is going to go is we're going to have 4 singles matches, which the 4 singles matches are Carlos Gonzalez versus Ito Phoenix 4, Xavier Reckless versus Joji, Aztec Prince versus Kinjiro Tsui, which that's a rematch from November where Kinjiro Tsui beat him. And then the final one, Stealth Z taking on Nami Genda, which then the winners of those 4 matches are going to battle that out in a fatal 4-way to crown the championship. I feel like that's the best way to go about it. We could have went with the Battle Royal, but I felt like just as far as we probably had enough for 10 guys, or 10 people rather, probably been a mixed bag there. But I just felt like it had been a lot more exciting to do it this way. Plus, it drags the card out a little bit more. So just, something felt like that had been a pretty good idea for that. As we'll start off with Carlos Gonzalez taking on Ito Phoenix 4. Which should be a hell of a little match here. As I will keep it 13. Ito Phoenix 4 is going to get the win. That's going to be huge for him. So he's going to advance to the next round into that fatal 4-way matchup. So he's the first man to punch his ticket. As then Xavier and Joji, Xavier Reckless, a man who made it to the finals of the fucking Bad Motherfuckers tournament. He's, oh boy, well, never mind. Joji's not going to be here, I'm assuming. I did not even check to see who all was here and who's not here. So Joji's not here. Alright, so will be somebody else now. Somebody else gets to fill the void. As I think we're going to go with, oh boy, decisions. I think we're going to have it be Hector Gallinado. Maybe, though. It might be, it's tough. It's tough. Oh boy. Oh man. So we're going to have Nami Genda, Xavier Reckless now. We're going to have Nami Genda take on Xavier Reckless. Nami Genda's going to get the win. So this was important to see. That's a huge win for Nami Genda, first of all, and plus she gets added to the 4-way, obviously. As now, so we're going to keep Aztec Prince and Kinjiro Akamatsui. I feel like it's a pretty good idea. Aztec Prince. And then, yeah, Kinjiro Akamatsui. I think I might bring somebody in for the show. I'm thinking. As, we'll have Aztec Prince get the win there. So I would like it to be a deathmatch, but I don't think that's how that's gonna go. So that'd be Ant-Man. Yeah, he's unhappy. That's okay. So actually, we're gonna change Nami Genda out because I want to have a high spots match, and I feel like Stealth Z and Nami Genda will have a pretty good high spots matchup. So middleweight, fucking dead man walking, funny. Lady Lotus, I'm sure her price is probably going to be a little too much for us. Yeah, 1,000. Yeah, I don't think so, but I do want to bring her in now. Taru, and he's a light heavyweight. Man, there's not a lot of great options. Yeah, I mean, 2-year young lion coming in here. Stunner. Saku, I mean, let's see how much. $100? Is he retired? That is no way. Just for $100? Okay. Wow. Alright. I'm shocked. That is crazy. That is... He's over. Like, he's over. That's... I feel like that's a... We're pulling a fast one over TEW here. As a... Yeah, now that's going to be Xavier... Or, yeah, now we got to go back in here. Taken out. Namiginda. Taking in... putting in Stunner. Saku, which... He's going to get the win. We're going to see how well he... I mean, this is going to be a hell of a test for him, but I feel like he's going to do pretty good for us. $100 is scary, but I feel like he'll at least do better than Xavier Reckless. Xavier Reckless is like in the 30s and 40s, but that was a death match, though, so maybe he'll have a better performance here in the regular matches. Now, Steph V taking on Namingenda. Be the high spots match. We'll give them 12 minutes just to add a little bit more time. As I hate to say it, Stealth Z is going to get the win. As a former champ, too. I mean, we got 2 former champions going into this fatal 4-way match. So now, just to give the competitors a break, we're going to have Sumac Samar come out here and cut a promo, a little heel promo. Just, wishing everybody luck for their match. As some more promo. As the promo basically is going to be wishing everyone in the national title match good luck at being the second-rate champion in Kyoki Pure, and how it'll be tough to live in the shadows of the greatest wrestler ever step inside a Kyoki Pure ring. Then after he says all that, he starts to put the mic down, but Ant-Man's behind him, beats him up, lays him out, as it's just a little fun little promo. So actually not going to rate Ant-Man on this. Promo gets... So just a fun little thing for Ant-Man to really kickstart his little feud with Sumaki Samura there. Then the 4-way. I want it to be first fall. Don't want it to be elimination. So that's awesome. Perfect. Already. We'll go ahead and I have to bring everybody back. So we'll have Stealth Z be the first one. Aztec Prince. It's now Stunner. Saku. And then Ito Phoenix 4. As I'm trying to think of what time I want to make it. I think 12 minutes will be fine. And honestly enough, I think this will be a hell of a way to jumpstart Aztec Prince's career. Being getting a win here and being the first national champion. And that's what I'm trying to do. We're going to have Aztec Prince get the win here. He's going to beat Stunner. He'll be your first ever champion. First ever national champion. Yeah, Stealth C's going to be pissed, as will probably be Ito Phoenix 4, but, we're protecting those guys. They're on to bigger and better things, but this is just... Stealth C was still a little unhappy, but he saw Aztec Prince cracking some knuckles and glaring at him, and he had a change of heart. That's cool. There, I'm actually give them a little bit more time. We got a couple of extra minutes. Make it 14 minutes. Yeah, and then we'll just have an extra minute to the show. No death match, which, is what it is. Really, not... I will have a death match. It'll just be on the pre-show. As, let's see here. Who can trust to have this death match? Well, let's have Ryoku out there taking on. Kind of want to have Shadow and Prowler in a match, though. It's a lot of decisions here. Yeah, we'll just have it be. feel like Marco can't work. Yeah, no. Hector can, though. Yeah, we'll just have the Hector. Hector's gonna get the win. 5 minutes. Just an easy little death match. I don't think they've wrestled before either, so that's... Even though it's a pre-show match. Alright. Save it. As I want to make sure I... Yep, okay. So I want to make sure we're on the show. Yeah, 23. Could have been worse. Shooting star press for Hector Galanado as getting the win in 5:30 with a shooting star press. A 34 for Hector. 19 for Yoku. I mean, could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. So we'll take that as in front of 227 people kicking off the Kyoki Pure 2024 project show. Ep.50 4 getting the win with the Blaze of Glory 12 over Carlos Gonzalez in 12:46. So I got a 57. So the next match gets a 43. Ooh, yeah, except for Reckless actually outperformed him just by one now. But Stunner Zaku gets the win with the Twisting Face Crusher. Good stuff. Yeah, it's a way I'd rather bring Xavier Reckless back. I wanted to actually use him, kind of being a part of the roster, just because he made such a nice run in the tournament. I mean, it's not bad. Low 40s. On the performance of the Aztec Prince getting the win with the triple powerbomb, as he gets the win in 10-11 over Kenji Matsui. Aztec Prince with a 49, 39 for Kenji Matsui, a 50 overall. Then Stealth Z and Namigenda's high spots matchup gets a 58 as a 12:03. Stealth Z gets the win with the Ultra Z Fist. Great stuff there from him. As then the promo happens. That gets a 64. Sumac Samar's a hell of a promo. And Ant-Man doing his thing, beating him up afterwards. So that's going to be a hell of a match. You know, that's... Should go very, very well. And then the main event is a 56, as Aztec Prince was the third best guy in the match. That is tough. Stealth Z and Ep.50 4. I'm going to say they're on the outside. You know, maybe one of them took them both out with a crazy high spot. You know, doing like a moonsault off the post to the outside, taking out both guys. As then Aztec Prince comes in, triple powerbomb on Stunner. Zyoku for the 1, 2, 3, and your first ever national champion. I feel like it's going to be huge for him. You know, it's something that where maybe in the legacy of Kyoki Puro, obviously he's never been a champion, a heavyweight champion of the Kyoki Puro champion, but he will be the national champion, will be a first ever national champion too. I want to solidify this a secondary belt. You know, I feel like Stealth Z definitely is a main event caliber guy, and Ep.50 4 kind of was. He's kind of on the downswing of it now, but maybe for the future, maybe that'll be something where he'll be the second champion. Who knows? I just kind of I wanted to make sure Aztec Prince though walked out as the champion, just to really solidify him as a 54. Not a bad show at all. Definitely is awesome seeing the promo did the best. So that's huge. I mean, that's Sumac Samora for you. It's a hell of a promo. But the the high spots match did really well. It was the best match on the show. Ep.50 4 Carlos Gonzalez is actually a pretty good opener. That was nice to see. So yeah, I think that's who we're gonna put over. We'll put over Ep.50 4. I think we're going to put over, actually, Stunner. For just coming in here and bailing us out. And then probably give it to us, obviously, Aztec Prince. I feel bad for Stealth Z not getting any of us love. Actually, we'll probably... There you go. I like that a lot more. So that will do it for the 50th episode. As now we'll go on to the Fight Continues show, which that's going to be the same schedule you've seen. But then after the Fight Continues happens... That's going to be where the new schedule is going to be shown, and that's really going to be where this new era is going to start to come on, start to be revealed to everyone. Obviously, with the national champion being crowned, that's the start. That's the first part. Now on to everything else as we'll catch you guys next time.